Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Tuff Blazer, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys one of my rank up games for GC2 against a pretty big YouTuber, Waitin Pilkin, who has about 360 something thousand subscribers. So, honestly, in my opinion, very underrated YouTuber. I think he definitely deserves more subscribers because the content he makes, very high quality. But this is a really close and intense game. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. The reason I'm commentating over this gameplay instead of having it just the live commentary is because my roommate was asleep. It was pretty late at night, so I didn't want to risk waking him up. Also, very nice shot to start the game. Great pass by Garrett there. Waitin's in an awkward spot, and I just do a ground pass, or ground shot, whatever. Bounce shot. I can't speak today. In my opinion, the bounce shot is a very underrated shot, because I got it under Waitin and also over the defender in net as well. So definitely something I recommend you guys try using. Try adding to your arsenal. The more creative and random you make your shots, the more unpredictable you're gonna be. Right here is just so awkward, man. But let's take a look at the replay here. Poison centers it basically. Garrett's not able to get the 50 there, and then Poison misses that again. I have 0 boost throughout all of this, so it's just very awkward for me in general there. Kind of hoping my teammates would have done a little bit more there, but it's all good. Stuff happens. And I get a pretty solid 50. Poison hits a crossbar, I mean, I did what I could there. But anyways, yeah, you guys know I rarely upload gameplay on the channel. I just upload it for occasions, like if it's a rank up game like this, or if something crazy happened in a game, whatever the case may be. So yeah, I don't really upload too much gameplay. If you guys are interested in more gameplay though, feel free to check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/tuffplays. That's where like all the gameplay you're pretty much going to see on the YouTube comes from there. But there's a ton of more games that I do play there. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check it out. I'm so close to 400 followers at the time I'm recording this. I'm like 1 or 2 followers off, so I'd really appreciate any help or support towards that goal. It would mean a lot. But anyways, back to the gameplay here. There was more I actually wanted to talk about, but I lost my train of thought. Where were we? So we're talking about follower. That's a great pass right there by Garrett to Poison. Trying to think. Oh yeah, another thing I like to do with my gameplay on my Twitch is kind of commentate over it and analyze it. A lot of my viewers and even some of my friends have said it's really helped with their game sense. So if you guys are like under GC, like if you're around Plat or Diamond, I think a lot of the commentary that I do, live commentary over my gameplay, really does help. So I think you guys will really benefit from that if you do tune into the streams. And yeah, I don't really have a strict streaming schedule either. College has just been really busy, so even with these YouTube videos, I just do it whenever I can, to be completely honest with you. I like spending a lot of times on my videos, emphasizing more of quality over quantity, which I'm really thankful that I do that, just because I feel very proud of all the videos that I do make, just because I do spend a lot of time on them. Whereas if I just upload kind of a rushed video and I don't feel so great about it, then it's like, well, I would have been better off just spending more time on it. Great play right there. I get a beautiful 50 against Waitin, and that's just going to center perfectly. I get a touch there to where I can follow it up. That's kind of the key thing. You don't want to boom it so far away to where you can't get a follow-up into like a 50 or something. So that's key. Right there, this is just a disaster. I didn't think Poison was going to go right behind my booty hole like that, but that is exactly what happened. And, kind of hate to see that. Garrett gets demoed, not much we can do there. Just a lot of mistakes defensively, a lot of silly mistakes that happens this game. Which is kind of why this game is super close in the first place. But anyways, pretty simple clear right there. I try to hit it as hard as I can against the wall, so that way Waiton can't get the touch. Toxic gets a pretty good turn on that. And yeah, we're just trying to keep pressure on the offense right now. I noticed that Waiton's clear was actually going to go towards me, so I just stayed on that wall. And yeah. Did end up backflipping there too, but teammate was there to follow, so it ended up working out. But yeah, what else can I talk about? Oh yeah, if you guys are interested in VOD reviews, so whether that be like replay reviews of my own gameplay, or who knows, if we can kind of figure out how to do it, maybe replays of your guys' games, let me know. I think that would actually be really interesting. I love coaching players, like at least with the game sense. Very nice clear by Poison there. Yeah, I like doing gameplay or game sense coaching with a lot of players that are kind of lower ranked, I would say. A lot of people said it's helped. I had one viewer that asked me in my Discord just a couple tips for his diamond games, and I gave him a couple. He played 3 games right after, won all 3, said they really helped. So that's something I really do enjoy just in general, is talking about the whole game sense aspect of the game. Because that's the thing, to even hit GC2, you really have to have solid game sense. You really got to know when to go for the ball, where to position yourself on the map, all sorts of different details. But when it comes to like the mechanical aspect, I can't really do much there with coaching. It's kind of just, you know, watch YouTube videos to learn the mechanics, learn the basics of them, and then just practice them. But when it comes to game sense, it's not something that you can just really like learn off of a YouTube video. You have to go out there and experience all the different situations. Obviously someone can instruct you on what to do in situations, but it's up to you to build that muscle memory, I guess, and actually do what you gotta do in certain situations, to say the least. But as you can see right here, we are in overtime of this match. This is where things get really intense. My heart is racing because if I win this game, that's GC2 for the first time ever in a standard mode. So, very, very big game. Right here, I see Garrett's going to go. He doesn't end up going, and this is huge. Because as you can see, they get a passing play. Boom. They score. And, yeah, we do not end up hitting GC2 from this game. So, I just want to go back to this scenario real quick. Let's take a look here. Right here, Garrett's a bit awkward. Hold up. But when did this occur? Right here. So Poison gets a 50. He can't follow this up because he lands in front of the ball. As we can see, Garrett, he's actually going in front of me. Right, so that's his ball to go for. I'm going to slow this down a little bit more. He's going straight at the ball. So I'm like, okay, based on what I'm seeing here, Garrett at the very least can get a 50 here. He's actually a bit closer to the ball than Waiton. And so I trust that he's going to go for it. And I'm going in net just in case things go south. And this is the worst possible thing he could have done. He just leaves the ball, goes for boost. And obviously Poison, he doesn't turn on that. He's probably expecting Garrett to go. As you can see, look at all this space. Look at all this space that Waiton and his squad has to work with. I don't even notice the guy on the left who gets the goal here, right? I mean, had I known, had he been in my vision, I mean, I probably would have set up for that. It's just a very rough situation because now somebody's got to challenge the ball. I'm really the only person that can go for it. Toxic's going to get to it. At this point, I realize, okay, there's no way I'm hitting this ball. So I don't really know what to do. I kind of just try to go back, and then it's just awkward. He gets a good pass. Garrett's the only one in net. He has to save this. Yeah. So, really unfortunate situation. I don't really know what much else I could have done there. Really, the only thing I can think of is just use my right stick to know that the opponent's waiting for the pass and somehow just predict that passing play. Because the thing is, Garrett would have had the actual shot covered. but it's all good. I'm gonna show you guys the actual game that did get me to GC2 though. Alright guys, so this is my actual GC2 rank up game. I will just say this was a much more underwhelming game than the last one. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. A win is a win. One of their teammates, one of the opponents I should say, he was like, I don't even know, champ 1 or champ 2, so yeah, pretty promising from the start for our team. So one thing I want to mention as well, this game took place like 2 weeks after that game against Wade and Pilkin. After we lost that game, I was never even close to hitting GC2 for the past 2 weeks. Good setup from us there, just getting it past the opponents. But yeah, when I was playing that game against Waiton, that ranked session was ridiculous. I'd never even hit GC1 Div 4. All of a sudden I hit it, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep going. Let's see what happens. And next thing you know, we're a win away from GC2, and then I end up losing that game. Get back to another rank up game. That's where I play Waiton. And then after that, I do run into Waiton one more time, and then we lose that, and then I just go on a massive freaking losing streak. It got to a point in between these 2 weeks that I almost went to champ 3, and then for another week I was just hovering around 1500. I couldn't get above it or below it. It was just, I was always hovering around 1500. It was really annoying, but luckily the grind paid off. This rank session ended up being pretty good for me, as I was able to get enough wins in a row to end up ranking up. So that was a huge relief. Had I just won against Waiton, man, that would have been so much less procrastination on homework, really just less time wasted. But you know, that's Rocket League for you, man. It takes a lot of freaking grinding to get where you want to get. It's very rare that you just, you know, win a bunch of games in a row in ranked, especially solo queuing in 3s. It's just so hit or miss with the teammates you get. But yeah, I guess that's really most of what I had to say. If you guys are watching this, by the way, from when Pick a Pixel uploaded his tournament credit opening video on my account, what is up? I mean, if you guys are still here listening to this video, watching it, I appreciate it. I really do. I think at the time I'm recording this, he hasn't uploaded it yet, but I'm kind of figuring that'll be his next upload. So there might be some of you guys that are actually from that video, and if you are, I really appreciate you guys tuning into this and supporting, because I know a lot of times when Pixel does his shoutouts for people that gave him their accounts for the openings, a lot of people just, they don't really check it out. They kind of just watch the video, and it's understandable. But at the same time, you know, for the people that do actually try to support the people that are helping Pixel with his videos, I mean, you guys are actual goats. And it's great to see that, because there's not a whole lot of people that end up doing that. But yeah, what else is there to say? I mean, yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, would really appreciate if you could sub, like, and of course follow that Twitch channel too. One thing I might do is, if we hit 500 subs, I might actually react to some of my old cringy videos on the channel from years ago, man. I've been doing YouTube videos for like almost 7 years now, but if you look at like my oldest video, it's probably from 4 or 5 years ago. That's because a lot of my older videos, they are unlisted just because of how cringy they were. So who knows, maybe if we hit 500 subs, I'll probably do that. I'll probably react to some of those videos. Nice shot from our teammate there, and it'll be content for sure. Very interesting content. Won't lie. But that's pretty much all I had to talk about in this video. So if you guys are still watching, thank you so much for sticking around. I know it can get pretty easy for people to just click off the video, especially after the game against Waiton. But yeah, I mean, nothing much happening in this game. I did say much more underwhelming game than any of my other GC2 rank up games. But yeah, I mean, you guys know I've been grinding tournaments for the past like 2 seasons now to get those big opening videos. I decided this season to just grind a bit more ranked and try to hit GC2. I knew I was capable of doing it, I just never really put in the games. But this season I decided to do so, especially now that I'm on a collegiate Rocket League team. I do want to get better, and I didn't get on one of my official collegiate Rocket League teams, but I did end up making one with some of my buddies. But hopefully next semester I could maybe get on a team. We'll see what happens. I mean, it'll be interesting, but I think I've definitely improved since the beginning of the semester. That's kind of the main reason I wanted to grind up to GC2. I just want to get better, and who knows, maybe even get on one of those official collegiate teams. But yeah, that is GC2. I appreciate everyone who tuned in till the end, and everyone who was, you know, tuning into my Twitch streams as well throughout the journey. It was like a 1-month journey, so it took a very long time, but it was worth it in the end. So once again, if you guys enjoyed, you guys know what to do. Like, sub, follow the Twitch, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.